Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here in San Diego, California. We've just picked up this forklift here. We are going from San Diego to Redding, so this will be an I-5 run. It is due Wednesday at 2 in the morning, and we're actually going to get there Tuesday at 6, so we have a sleep factored in. I'm all filled up, all rested, and ready to go, so let's get to it. Four ways are off. We will be making that right turn out of here. All clear. And down the road we go. Awesome. Green light all the way. Hopefully this signifies what'll happen on the rest of our journey. A nice and easy journey. It's worth $18,000. It is both fragile and high value, which is really stacking on the modifiers for us, which is really, really cool. At $18,000 for this delivery, we will break that magical $180,000 mark, which means in the next episode, or whenever this thing gets delivered, we will be able to finally purchase our, well, not our first garage, but our first purchase garage, not a hand-me-down podunk building off the side of the road. So, it's been a busy last couple days for me. I hope they've gone well for you. I've noticed an increase in my subs, so if you are a new sub, welcome, and thank you for taking the time to watch my videos and comment on the videos. I saw those likes, which is also very much appreciated. It feels good. I've almost doubled my subscribers in the week or the couple weeks that I've been posting American Truck. So obviously either this new game has brought you to my channel, or you were curious, which either way, welcome. I really do appreciate that. And I'm excited. It gives me motivation that, you know, I can do this, that, you know, I enjoy doing it and you guys enjoy watching me. I know I'm not for everyone. I'm not the loud and boisterous Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or PewDiePie, but I'm me. And, you know, I watched a bunch of YouTubers. I'm a fan of a bunch of YouTubers, and the big thing they say is be yourself. People know when you're faking it. And I guess that's why I can't do reaction videos, because, you know, I may smile, I might say, oh, that's pretty cool, but I'm not going to scream and cry and roll around on the floor and say, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, because that's just not me. I get excited on the inside rather than on the outside, but I have my shtick, and I stick to it for sure. So today, I went to orientation for my new job. I'm not going to put out there what I applied for, but it sort of goes along with what I've been used to doing. And man, death by video for sure. There were 5 20-minute orientation videos we have to watch, and luckily they were okay. I'm not going to say they were the most amazing pieces of film I have ever seen in my life, because they weren't. But they weren't overacted. They didn't bring in grade C actors to come in and phone in some lines and, you know, oh my gosh, Judy, how did you think he was going to talk to you like that? Maybe you should file an equal opportunity complaint. So luckily none of that crap. But got through that. I don't know when I start. The drug test has to go through, which I will pass with flying colors. No worries there. Just excited to get started, making some money through a job. And hopefully that will leave me time to do YouTube on the side and, you know, increase my subscriber base, and maybe, fingers crossed, probably not, I'm realistic, but maybe, just maybe, being able to do this full time and be able to bring you even more content. Speaking of more content, now that I have a few episodes of American Truck saved and scheduled, I can focus on some other games. And one game that I'm going to look at, and probably if you subscribed and stopped by, you would have already seen it before you saw this video. I'm going to upload a Skyrim mod look on Thursday, and then this will come out on Friday. So if you are an American Truck fan and you're curious about Skyrim, feel free to stop on by. Or if the Skyrim video brought you to my channel, welcome. That's a sort of, interesting thing, is recording for the future. Because my internet isn't the greatest, I like to record a bunch of videos together and schedule them. Upload them all at once and say, okay, I've got next week's videos ready to go, just in case something happens and I'm not able to get a video up, I'm covered. And then that will leave me time that if I do have a video that I want to make and I have time, I can upload it in the Tuesday, Thursday slots. So that's the plan. That's the tentative plan for sure. Police are heavy down this highway. It's going to be an I-5 drive. It really is. We're going north I-5 all the way up to Reading. We'll do one sleep, so that's where I'll end this episode, and probably then that will put Monday as the day when we deliver these forklifts and purchase our garage in Las Vegas. At least that's the plan. Now, if an AI car decides to rear end me, or I get pegged for speeding in a stupid area, I might not have that 180,000. See, as it stands now, I'll only have 3,000 extra dollars left over if my math is correct, which isn't a whole lot of wiggle room. I could probably stand to do a job to Las Vegas just to cushion that purchase a little bit, and give me a reason to go to Vegas rather than just bobtail from Reading all the way down, saying, woohoo, I did it, I'm wasting gas. So we'll do that once we get to Reading. We'll look for a job that gets us into Las Vegas. Who knows, I may even be a little cheeky and accept a quick job to Las Vegas, buy the garage while I'm out and about, and then do it that way. Although I'm not sure if this game will let you do such things as those. I saw a video that Squirrel did where he was on a job and he tried to buy a truck and it wouldn't let him buy a truck because he was on a job. So I wonder, just wonder, will they stop you from buying a garage when you're on a job? In all my years of Euro Truck 2 and weeks with American Truck, obviously, I haven't had any experience with such things. So that's something we will find out together, I suppose, unless I can get an awesome job from Reading to Vegas. Or maybe Eureka, one of those, or maybe San Fran, something in Northern California that takes us across to Las Vegas. That would be an ideal world, but Murphy's Law will prevail. There will be something to go wrong, and it will go wrong. Turn on the brights, man. This long stretch of highway, no need to be shy about our illumination. It's a divided highway. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Oh, of course, we got to stop for the way station. And here we were just chatting and having a good time. And I gotta slow down. Pull it on over. Cruising here nice and respectable like. I'll keep it in third gear. Hello, Mr. Way Station Man. We good. Seriously though, I would like to see some jobs in the job market that's like, you know, if you take this, you could be fined at a weigh station because it's technically overweight. That would be so cool. Clear all day, every day. Get back up to speed before we were so rudely interrupted. And up to 11th. Luckily we have a bit of a downhill, and then we will be in top gear shortly. Well, shoot, the sun's gonna come out in a little bit. The sun will come out in like 5 minutes. Bet your bottom dollar that 5 minutes they gonna be some sun. And then we'll get to do mainly day driving, it looks like, which is always good for a video. I know if it's dark, it almost wants to put you to sleep with the you know, the lull of the engine and the, is this going to be a stupid speed trap going past Huron? I don't see the AI car slowing down, so I'm just going to keep on cruising. What was I saying? I don't know. Wasn't important anyway. That's what I always say. If it was important, you'd remember. Oh, daytime driving. With the lull of the engine and the darkness, no wonder people fall asleep on the road. Unless you have your, you know, your days and your nights mixed up and you wake up at midnight and you pound a big gulp of coffee and off you go. Then of course you're not going to sleep. But for most of the day walkers, nighttime is a time for sleep. It's how we human beings were conditioned. All that traffic coming at us. I still stand by the fact that I think Eurotruck spawns more traffic in the oncoming lanes than the lanes that you're in. But that's just me. I'm not a coder. I don't know such things. Passing by Oakland and San Francisco. I've only been over the Golden Gate Bridge maybe once or twice in all my playthroughs. It seems sort of out of the way. You almost have to set your waypoint to specifically go over the Golden Gate Bridge if you want to see it. In Eurotruck 2, there was an achievement in the Scandinavia DLC to use the bridge that, you know, dips under the water. Like you start out above ground and then you take a tunnel below the water and then you pop back up on the other side. There's an achievement to go over that bridge, or I guess utilize that tunnel. So I imagine they would have done something, you know, similar. Call it like the sourdough bread achievement or something. Ups, we're passing the San Fran. That's the thing with highway driving is, you know, you pass by all those iconic cities and you rarely see them. You'll see signs like, ooh, LA over here, too bad I'm going around. Or, ooh, San Francisco over here, too bad I'm going around. If I was a driver, I'd want to like stop. I'd want to like sample the food. I'd want to like look in the stores. Although if I was making as much money as I do in Eurotruck Simulator, I'd put that off for a little bit too. Hey, can you drive 800 miles? Yeah. You want to make $18,000? Of course. Yeah, I wouldn't stop for nothing, man. I'd be like that episode where the guardrail jumped out and bit me. I'd bring just the steering wheel back if it got me 18,000. Almost 8 hours away, and I imagine this character is going to start yawning in a minute. It's tough to see with that icon exactly how much sleep you have, and I'm too lazy to hit the info button to see. We're just gonna go until we can't go anymore. Sounds good to me. Now, with it being almost 8 o'clock, I don't know if the game is smart enough to spawn in, like, more school buses around this time. I don't know. Some schools I've been to start at 7:30, some start at 8:05, some at 7:45, somewhere in there. There's a big, strong argument for starting school later in the day. A bunch of, child psychologists are saying, kids think better when they start thinking at like 10 o'clock rather than 8 o'clock, and those 2 hours can really make a difference. And then, of course, all the athletes and the parents are like, well, what are we going to do? Babysitters and childcare, and, well, they're going to come home later than me now, or earlier than me now, or that's going to mess up my schedule because I go to work at, I don't know. I'm not a parent. I don't have those arguments, so I don't have any readily available. Where are we? Stockton, Sacramento. We're getting there. Oh, is this a speed change? I don't see a speed limit change, so I'm just going to stick with it. I heard SCS are going to put in more speed limit signs. That is definitely much appreciated with those quick changes in speed. Especially when passing through towns like this, you can't be too careful. Up, we see Reading, and Reading is our ultimate destination, still 6 hours away. Which would put it at what? Oh, 239 miles. Usually signs don't put, signs don't put the names of cities 300 miles away unless they are major. Like from where I live, it's several hundred miles to St. Louis, but you see signs that say, well, if you want to go to St. Louis, it's in this direction. Then you don't see any other signs telling you you're going to St. Louis or exiting St. Louis, because, people are slowing down now. I see that. There it is, 40. Maybe I was a tad too aggressive on the braking, but I am not going to get busted here. Especially since I think it drops to 30 right up here. 35. Through this construction zone. Hey, buddy. And 55. Let's get up this hill. That construction zone killed our momentum. Come on, top of the hill. And we are going to cruise. Go ahead and put it in that top gear. Set it and forget it. Yeah, 65 my right foot. It's not going to happen. Not with those police officers around. Reading and San Rafael. Next to San Leonardo and San Donatello. But my favorite, San Michelangelo. Yep, should start yawning anytime now. That bed is about full. So on that first yawn, we're going to look for a way station or a good opportunity to pull over. Which, that's one of those stupid way stations. They're only on one side of the road. I was going to say this way station coming up would be a perfect opportunity, but it's on the wrong side. Is anyone going? Okay. Just making sure no one was trying to pass me on the right, then they'd have to slam on their brakes and realize they done goofed, and then they'd slam into my trailer. Not my fault, but this fragile, high-value cargo would get damaged. Speaking of which... Whoop, got a couple forklifts there. It's tough to drive in this third-person view. Have to really pay attention to what you are doing. Are we slowing down? Probably. Is there a speed limit sign? Yeah, it's right up here. I believe that's a speed limit sign. Well, it wasn't, but I'm at the right speed anyway. And of course, the police officer is there to snag you up if you aren't paying attention. I slowed down, honest. Alright. Well, this way station, unfortunately, does not have a rest area. Is that correct? Well, I gotta stop anyway, so never hurts to see. Tell you, pegged twice in one run for weight. What's up, buddy boys? Wait, it says parking. I'm gonna try it. I am curious. Is there truck parking? Hello? Nope. False advertisers. Whoa, bus! So buses use the way station. The more you know. Now watch, it's gonna hit me with a fine because I didn't stop. Better have cleared that. Sorry, truck. You're just gonna have to slow down. So, stretching and yawning and all that good stuff. It's time to look at the map and find out where in the world we're sleeping right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's literally right there. Let's just press on. Let's just press on. There's really no reason not to now. Now that I got ganked out of a sleep because that wasn't effective parking. Yeah, the sleep mechanic needs just a tad bit more work if you ask me. I mean, I enjoy the realism. Real truckers have to stop, you know, after I think of 13 hours of driving or something. And nowadays, shoot, they have those, you know, GPSs on trucks, and your dispatchers know exactly how long you've driven. And, you know, in the old days when trucking was in its heyday, you know, the 70s and 80s, shoot, drivers would drive for 24 hours straight. They didn't care. Not so much in the new age. We're going to be passing this truck here. I know. Just last another 2 hours. We'll be in Reading, then you can sleep. Yeah, I'm not going to get over that lane's going to end, and then I'll have to get over anyway. Once you've driven American truck and Euro truck enough times, you sort of know the how the exits unfold and where you need to exit and where you need to stay on. Because we're going to Reading, but apparently not this Reading. I hope you get up to speed there, guy. Yeah, you're good. The AI can accelerate like nobody's business. You, on the other hand, have to deal with physics. So he exits and then he exits. Guess just a local construction, maybe? Shoot, I don't know. Almost an hour away, and I think we're actually a day ahead of schedule. Hey guys, sorry I'm so late. Yeah, I mean, what's the point? There's sleep here, but I'm less than an hour away from the destination, so we'll see if if the fine comes rolling in, because I'm not even getting drowsy yet. That tunnel vision hasn't kicked in, so as long as we keep moving at a brisk pace, we should be okay. I'll drop the trailer off, say goodbye, and then sleep off camera and see if we can get ourselves a job to head south towards Vegas so we can snatch up our garage. Yeah, it's up here on the right. I mean, for crying out loud. No need to stop. Hornbrook, the farthest northern California city. I know. We're going to park it once we deliver. And luckily it's right off the exit, so it's like exit, drop, off you go. Come on, come on. Luckily everyone's going right and not left. That helps out a ton. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You clear? I'm clear. We're all clear. Let's go. And we'll be in the Walmart? Well, I guess Walmart needs forklifts. It's kind of a tad odd, but to each their own. Now, if I remember right, this delivery point is actually easier if we go this way. So that is what we shall do. We're not going to delay. We got no time. Oh, I see ya. All right. Let's see if we can squeeze that in there. All right. Go that way. No! Okay, need to go further. Didn't go far enough out. We'll get it. Don't you worry about a thing. All right, we good. Oop. You're starting to get a little antsy in your pantsy, aren't you? Oh, there's the drowse. There's the drowse. Good enough for you, good enough for me. It's at a funny angle, but 700 miles. There is our moolah, 18,400 bucks. We've leveled. Let us go ahead and put some more in high value cargo. And that'll put us at 184. So indeed, when we return, we will see if we can get a job to Las Vegas and then snatch up our garage. So until next time, I will catch you later.